After the Tour de France, most cycling observers will agree that the Giro d'Italia is probably the most prestigious race in the world. It's been going since 1909, and a lot of the greats of cycling have won it. And it's labelled as the world's toughest race in the world's most beautiful place. The race started in 1909, and it wasn't until 41 years later that a foreign rider actually walked away with the pink jersey and won the Giro d'Italia. The early years of the race were really most about the rivalry between Coppi and Bartali, who shared a great many battles in the 1940s and in the early 50s, which really captured the imagination of the Italian public. Since then you have Eddy Merckx, who is the joint record holder with 5 wins. He dominated the race, in the 60s and 70s. And in recent times it's really been it's something of an Italian stranglehold. 13 of the last 15 winners have come from Italy. And if you go back and look at the entire history of the race, in the 94 stagings that we've had so far, 67 of the wins have been Italian. So really it's a huge thing for the Italian public. Their passion for sport and their passion for cycling is almost a bit like a sort of a form of nationalism, and there's a fervour amongst them that really isn't matched by many other nations in the world. So they'll be out in force as usual and looking to the home-based team to do them proud once again. This year it's starting off in Denmark, and really the reasoning behind this is to sort of promote the race and to promote the sport internationally, to generate excitement and fervour for the race away from Italy and away from the traditional bases of cycling. The opening 3 stages in Denmark will provide something rather different to the remainder of the race. We start with an individual time trial on the opening day. Then after that there's 2 very, very flat stages which are likely to be dominated by high winds. So there's something on offer there in Denmark that isn't on offer back in Italy. But like I say, I think the main rationale behind moving it there and moving the start into these different countries is to promote the brand of the Giro d'Italia internationally and just build up a wider interest in the race. The pink jersey, it's an interesting story. The race dates back to 1909, and some of the original sponsors of the race in its infancy was the paper, the Gazzetta dello Sport. The pages are pink, so hence the pink jersey. That's where it comes from.